Sometimes in reading, you're lucky enough to get a multiple choice question. So like when we do our running records or our quick checks, those are all multiple choice because we just want to quickly see your understanding. But sometimes you have to do an answer that's called an extended response. And an extended response means you either have to type or write out your thoughts. And when you're doing this, the R is very important. This R stands for restate part of the question. And you want to restate the question so that whoever's reading your answer knows what you're talking about. Because if you just write down yellow, are we talking about bananas? Are we talking about flowers? Maybe we're talking about the sun. There's a lot of things that could be yellow. So if you're not saying the part of the question, the color of the flower was yellow, then the reader's not gonna know what you're talking about. So I'm gonna give you some examples on how to restate the question. Today, you're going to restate the question and your answer so that you can let the reader know what the question was. So, good readers can ask and answer questions about the text. And when you're answering questions, you may use race. You may have also heard this as yes, ma'am, and both ways are good ways to do this. So, race stands for R, restate part of the question, A, answer all parts, C, cite evidence from the text, and E, explain your evidence. But we are just going to focus on the R. We're going to focus on restating part of the question. So when you're answering a question, you start by restating part of that question. I should know what the question was just by reading the answer. So I'm saying restate a lot, and that's kind of a big word. It has the prefix re, which is re, and that means again. So it just means you're stating it again, or you're saying it again, or you are repeating the question. So an example, what character trait best describes Tony? When you're answering that, you would say the character trait that best describes Tony is The character trait that best describes Tony is hilarious because he's a funny person. So I restated the question because I used character trait best describes Tony. My reader knew what I was talking about. If I just put down hilarious, they'd be like, what? What is the setting of the story? The setting of the story is ... Why was Matt angry? Matt was angry because... Where was Jill hiding? Jill was hiding ... This is what you're going to do today. You're going to restate the question and your answer so that I can understand what you are answering. On Shobi in the reading folder, you're going to find the restating questions assignment. And you are just going to answer these 6 questions by restating the question and putting in the answer of your choice. So what is your favorite candy bar? You could put my favorite candy bar is a Hershey's bar. So, did I restate it? What is your favorite candy bar? My favorite candy bar. Yes, I restated it. So you are going to answer these 6 questions on your Shobi.